Vincono i BDS. Comeback BDS. Sante. Oddio, lo way di Caps. È il way che ha solo killato l'incredibile Humanoid perché non conosceva i danni. Quando ci farà vedere il speedrun delle ranche di Tekken 8. Deve iniziare in sti giorni. Forse mollo Hollow Knight a sto punto e inizio subito Tekken, ragazzi, perché far vedere l'ultimo Pantheon come ieri che ho rotto una sedia da 300 euro, un'asta da microfono da 30 e quella della cam non è stata una grande idea. Pesca! Può pescare solo nel river, giustamente. Adam sta pescando, ma probabilmente è il suo lavoro futuro. Ciao Ione, come stai? Grazie 17, anch'io ti voglio bene, dottore.
We're waiting for Sound. Sound will eventually join us back. Oh, I can hear for the crowd. The crowd can hear it, it's just us, alright. Okay. Nuke taking a bit of a chunk of early damage.
Sì che mi ha nominato.
And yeah, all is quiet on the rift thus far, keeping our eyes
penso a due comp. Allora, il punto è che ho solo come indizio la lane di Caps contro Humanoid che l'ha solo killato, quindi credo sia vincente per Way.
And unsurprisingly taking an early lead because Ivern needs a bit of time to get those camps.
As a reminder, this is the upper bracket.
Dicevo,
semifinal.
ho visto solo Humanoid contro Caps, quindi vi dico che è Way favorite, contando anche che contro Way non sei abituato a giocare, mentre contro Azir ti alleni a tutta la season. Vi dico che Caps tecnicamente contro gli squishy fa 1v9 con Way e one tapperà da lontano, soprattutto se è gente senza mobility come Brand, tra l'altro. E inoltre Brand contro Ivern è inutile perché gli blocca tutto il DPS della ulti di merda, quindi
Final, yeah. BDS, if they lose here, they will move down into the lower bracket. That doesn't mean
in late è heavy favorite per i G2. Anche se voi dite cazzo ma hanno Jax, cazzo ma hanno Azir. Però Brand secondo me è inutile contro questi late. Semplicemente per l'ammontare di scudo infinito. Poi hai Leona che fa da frontline, quindi Brand difficilmente arriverà su altri. Leona che va su Brand. La R che riuscirà a tirare sugli altri verrà mitigato il DPS da Ivern. La frontline di Xante è infinita. Bisogna vedere, e soprattutto Adam con Jax non worka secondo me.
Well, they can wait actually because there are still best of threes to be played tomorrow, and the winner of those best of
Facciamo attenzione.
To our winter split final weekend, which will take place next weekend.
And reminder, early's lock to a spot in MSI, so hugely crucial. Again, winning this is going to give you so much luxury heading into that final weekend. Right now, G2 pretty favored.
Level 2 roam into mids. Great damage being put down by Caps. Are they going to make something happen here? Labrov is suspicious. Mickey is missing, and it's like he's got to be somewhere.
I mean, Nuke's only level 3 though. What's your recourse? What's your action here if they don't go for the full dive? Flash over. E does manage to lock him up. Severing bolt from downtown. The ignite taking the comment. First blood. Twitchy vote to seal the deal, and now Mickey needs to get the hell out. Blast cone to safety. Tower still hitting him.
The shield, was it enough?
Bit of shielding from Huang was enough. In goes Sheo.
Perché ha fatto lo step back? Non cambiava niente.
Brew coming in. Caps falling.
Have an advantage now for Caps in that mid lane.
Definitely is. Pushback
Oh, what a
comes
yike.
from Broken Blade. Adam, is he going to commit any further? Yike waiting in the darkness for the Q3 to connect before he tries to fish for the root collar. Hope just...
Se capisce forse che un bait Adam non è così stupido.
You can see him step forward there as Adam leaf strikes a minion. Assumed it would go onto Broken Blade. Pullback is good. Adam getting lower and lower, but Sheo in the area. Both top laners, I think, acting a little bit to try to set up a good play from their junglers.
It's a game of chicken. Caps assist. Oh, nice play
dash in from Nuke to try and punish here.
Sì, bello lì Nuke, cazzo.
Really nice trade.
Bel trade, cazzo. Enorme trade, enorme.
In the extended trade, as he is always going to come out on top, right? Hui can be very obnoxious in terms of just poking at you. He has a lot of options for hitting you from a very long range.
Sì, gli ho fatto un bonifico mentre non c'è.
The bolt and the slow from his E.
Caps walking up there. QW for a bit of extra shielding.
I like this trading.
Dai, shield! Oh, cavolo!
I think primarily just to assist with the push out of the wave, but Nuke should be able to hold this one just fine.
So with the reset coming through from Han Sama though, BDS just feeling comfortable to start up this objective. They know that Caps is too low in mid lane, so they can't really contest on this. And as long as Mickey didn't get the value in mid, he's going to be fine. Even Labrov, you can see again hovering mid to make sure that there's going to be no counterplay, but yike.
Ciao Ruberna, grazie degli 8, come stai?
Guarda,
guarda Caps.
Careful, level 6 Spiling to spare available, but a similar story for Nuke.
Al 3 labbro, what the...
They really want to make sure that they're able to get that crash, so Caps could maybe look for the reset. Has already burnt his TP.
Ma Nuke non ha il flash,
and if you're Nuke, you've got the health bar to just go, hey, I'm going to go in for the slide glide, see if you can catch Caps as Sheo's coming into
No, Django solo alla sesta.
Caps, you can see immediately goes into river, see if he can fish for some of the berries that are there, but unfortunately...
Ce l'hai stampata qui, Berna, eh?
Proxying waves, basing in the enemy jungle right now. Also gained a bit of information, dropping that ward deep onto G2's side of the map. Adam playing this matchup, well, about as well as he can right now. It's a very neutral early laning phase between the two. You imagine that as the game goes on, Jax should have the scaling advantage, but Kasante's just one of the champions that's a great nullifier in a side lane.
Boom.
So even if you do have a lot of damage, I'm sure Broken Blade won't be too threatened, but
qui ragazzi voglio vedere come se la giocherà Adam.
Very excited to see how they can navigate that and execute these fights as we enter the mid to lane.
Voglio veramente vederlo.
Adesso voglio vederlo. BB, you play for Sheo, where you play. Adam has the Tiamat push. Nuke has already shown that he can get push here in the mid lane against Caps. Okay, cool. Rotate that for Void Grubs if you want to. Rotate that for invading and contesting.
Aspetti più per lei i titoli napoletani per le sim. Sentire Horror ogni volta paragonata a quello.
Oh, Adam! Ciao Adam. Ulting for safety, but it's too little. Not getting the resistances nearly fast enough.
Adam, there was very little that he could do there. Broken Blade locks him down long enough. And Yike, he did try to predict Adam flashing away with the Q. Doesn't end up connecting it, but that doesn't matter. They have
no, può dire Horn lui, ma non lo dirà nelle frasi.
In this top lane matchup.
Perché se lo chiedete lo dice.
Very easy the swing in either way. Now that Kasante has that early lead, going to be that much harder to kill in any potential side lane.
Veramente il vero Lapo parla tanto di Horn, ragazzi.
Harassing LeBron here a little bit. Yeah, probably has to flash out to safety. Leaves over the wall, waits as long as possible. Meanwhile, on the top side, Yike is, of course, using Daisy to knock down the grubs there. The 3 over to the side of G2 as Mickey is just barely...
BDS in the spot side, though, they can crash this wave and keep your eyes on Sheo. I mean, red buff's up, you've got the push in mid, and this is kind of what I was talking about. I think you play for these invades, and Yike...
Nuke getting aggressive, just sending him
Sheo
over.
la fa la mia combo.
Flashing out. Good damage follow-up from Sheo, but they just don't quite layer it perfectly to stop Yike from flashing out.
Still get the flash from Yike though, and they control all of this bot side jungle.
Insulti un robot e in basso, non insultavo Lapo. Non permetterei mai di insultare un bot. Anche se l'ho fatto insultando Lapo.
Bold play to make. You should expect Sheo on the bot side of the jungle.
Yike, marking up the red buff, could try to move in. Flash out to safety from LeBron, feeling like he overcommitted there. Hantam obviously can't just pull the...
Yeah, Mickey trying to get the reset off, but BDS still hovering around, trying to make sure they can get this wave crashed in. They know that Yike is somewhere on this bottom side, but at the end of the day, BDS is still coming out on top, right? Mickey had to burn summoner spells in that one. You end up going for the invasion.
Lapo mi sfida e ignora Sharon in pericolo. Arena di Elden Ring.
When it looks towards you, like Dragon in a minute and a half. So
l'arena di fare i caffè dalla Clerici,
significantly more vulnerable. A little bit unfortunate as well, because I'm not sure if Sheo, the combo for getting the like Q into E on the brand to get the stun on Yike really went off, but yeah, I still think BDS, again, solid early game for them. It's just about trying to capitalize on it, but I think it's even the gold lead. It's still heavily in favor of G2 thanks to that lead that's growing in the top side.
Yeah, and I will say, this season of this matchup, Jax versus Kasante looks very different than last season. Divine Sunder was...
Il crab crolla sotto i colpi di Sheo, un brand seducente. Non è vero ragazzi, l'ho visto due volte ha sbagliato le combo. È andato, guarda che roba, è andato mid a premere E, ha killato il povero Blabrov, no cosa, il povero Nikix che aveva divato in modo eccellente.
Every time we look at top lane, it's just Broken Blade winning out on another trade. There it is again. He's going to take a tower shot, tick over to level 9
Sì, ho visto che ha messo il lavoro sul crab.
But G2.
Aspettiamo il mondo su YouTube del bot.
Dramatic for the time being. BDS looking for something bot.
Sheo in the area. Hansama does not.
Chiedete una battuta al bot, sentiamolo quanto è spiritosa un EA.
Seem to be forced to use it out here. Sorry, looks like he does not. Indicator potentially incorrect there.
Yeah, the timer was just slightly off.
Rando Gamer, grazie 21, come stai? Dai, è pronto. Sheo è pronto, il predict.
Un po' di plug. It as fast as his legs will carry him away from this bot lane tower, but it means that you seed plates on bot, and you'll see Dragon control as well. So BB trying to see what he can do against Adam.
Push back, pulling Adam away. Adam going to be in trouble now. Ultis and counter strikes tries to get a bit more space, but BB still unstoppable, taking his time. Adam.
Posso dire ragazzi che Adam senza i suoi campioni è veramente Posso dire che Adam ragazzi senza Darius, Olaf, Garen
trying to make a little bit more space. This time around, Hansama does have ultimate immediately. The follow-up is there. Severing bolt from this. Trying to make a little bit more space. This time around, Hansama does have ultimate immediately. The
Pronto col
follow-up is there.
tasto.
Severing bolt from the sky. Caps making it rain fire. G2 finding gold just about everywhere. Top side of the map, BB knocking down plates left and right. Nuke finally gonna get the pushback. The pullback is there from the Maw, and another kill to the side of G2.
Devo alzarmi in 2 secondi per muovere le ruote.
Brand jungle is that BDS can't really turn. They don't have a real tank, and oh my god!
Spiraling despair, and the damage just not quite enough. Caps sidestep on the ult.
Yeah, Lavrov needed to be the one
2K avanti G2.
but it was Ice who ended up
Kill su
tanking
Kalista.
all of that engagement.
Le morti tutte di Mikix.
As soon as
Ci
Ice
sta.
goes down, there's not a huge amount left in the tank for BDS.
Crucially, those level 6 just hadn't come through for these supports just yet. Lavrov immediately on the retreat, and just look at Ice here. Gets hit once, gets hit twice, knock up 3 times, and then the follow-up engage from Mickey. Daisy being the initiator here for G2, with which they capitalize very well.
Plays on multiple lane.
A nice punish in the bot side of the map, getting a kill and a shutdown onto Hansama. Definitely what they need. Maybe they can funnel
Che
some
bello il
plates
bot,
back
guarda
into
come
Ice,
live.
get him a little bit more gold. In the mid lane, they weren't able to find
Colpa
the
dei
kill.
cazzi degli elefanti.
Mickey,
Sì. Immaginavo, Mattia, immaginavo.
his bot laner. What are they cooking up now? I see Sheo and Nuke making their way into the bot side of the jungle.
Ciao Albion, grazie dei
So
16.
that's the extent of it. They're just looking to get a bit of deep vision, keep track of what Yike is up to, and back away from that.
Yeah, you're just gonna see the reset.
Boom.
Big greedy.
Sì, ragazzi, Mansama ma che cazzo fa?
Mansama
che cazzo fa, ragazzi? Ma scherziamo?
You can already see BDS using that advantage from the push they had, thanks to that, to invade and get a ton of vision on the spot side. I thought they might go for void groups, trying to answer for the 3 that are
2 livelli sopra Broken Blade.
But with no control for Adam in this top side right now, he's gone again.
Dai, raga, ha ammazzato un moscerino intanto. Bravo bot, bravo.
Adam immediately ulting, taking his time, looking to set up the counter strike, leaping for now, flash dart.
No ragazzi, Adam non è Adam senza i suoi 3 campioni fa cagare, non è a livello. È troppo un problema Adam. Adam è troppo un problema come giocatore. Perdi tutte le draft con lui, secondo me. Il punto è che con i suoi 3 campioni è fortissimo, per carità, nulla da dire, ma senza quelli è inutile, e con quei 3 campioni metti in difficoltà il team in draft. BDS saranno per sempre staccati come team.
Yeah, it's not getting better.
BDS are trying to make a play happen bot. The TP comes through.
I mean, they need to. BB's already getting a tower. He can knock that down. He can TP bot if he wants to, but the kickoff of the fight from Mickey X is good. Interrupting.
Mamma mia che tumore Leona Ivern.
Taking on some out for a brief moment, but Lavrov already down. Now the chase onto Nuke. Daisy moving in. Severing bolt, getting a little bit of damage. Not going to provide any slow, however.
Ooh, Mickey tried to go for that. An ambitious play from him.
Run it up immediately. The team goes in. Knocker from Daisy is there. Hansama ready to re-engage. Spiraling despair on the ice. Not a lot of damage. A good result to follow.
Ma che tumore è, wey?
Vicky and Hansama are willing to play around this. Ultimately, just go, yeah, I can send myself in because I know I've got.
Lavrov tries to chain the CC with the hook connecting. The hook doesn't land. Mickey misses his E, so he has to flash in. Then the CC does connect. The fear coming out from Caps to allow Hansama to secure that initial kill. Then as we get closer to the tower, Nuke is a little bit cautious, is able to create space. Mickey tries to re-engage in, but then this route is going to come through that allows the rest of G2 to collapse and secure themselves another kill. And then just look at the damage here. Ice is full HP, and then the Severing Bolt, and then the passive takes him down to half.
Seems fair.
Yeah, again, from a screen away. That's not pretty strong. Nuke, pushback is there, dash out to safety. And I'll say, rare misstep from Nuke. You can't just stand on top of Daisy. That's just not, that's not going to end well for you, Lavrov.
Whoa, Lavrov?
Mansama non l'ha visto.
One. Now he's going to queue back in. Maybe he's Magara to fight. Sheo coming over the wall. Good start to the fight. Counter-strike now connecting onto Mickey. Ticking down, burning.
Broken Blade gigantesco là dietro. È finito il game.
But instead could just turn his sights onto Adam. What's the angle here? W forward, Q3 to bring the brand back. Daisy, Casante just bullying this brand.
Sta morendo il caster.
Basketball tag.
Is Broken Blade done yet, though?
No, I don't think he is.
You think a tower will stop him, Ice?
Ok, Chains of Corruption at least does.
Secondo voi serve completamente un rework, ragazzi, per Xante? Sembra veramente troppo broken.
Daisy's coming.
Broken Blade now following up. Adam, where is he going to go? How can he possibly escape? Another severing bolt. Caps just making it happen. Final despair on Adam. They get a brief moment. The passive finally pops, and it's more than enough to finish the job. Caps with the follow-up as well. It's a double kill for the Hwei. And Hansama's taking a mid-lane tower. Game 1 close. Game 2 close for a little while. And a European absolute slaughter.
Comunque Wake Xante la gente non capisce più. Cioè, vorreste mai giocare contro una composizione Xante, Ivern, Hwei? C'ho il tumore solo a sentirli nominare, cioè è incredibile.
Funding come from G2, but they're just cutting down BDS where they stand, and Caps will get a little taste of his own. Oh wait, does he have the shield?
Oh,
no.
He missed the fear. The timing was slightly off. Nuke does come in and finish that one off. The shield almost enough from Caps. I believe Yike was in the area as well, ready to offer that assistance.
Sì, con i CC di Leona poi, e Leona che viene ultata da Galista. È follia sta draft dei G2.
BDS, they tried to make some stuff happen. We saw them looking for plays on the bot side of the map, but these fights have not gone in their favor. And the real problem that they have is that even if they bring Adam down, the second the Broken Blade matches, they can't do anything. It's so difficult to deal with this guy. Like, maybe Azir can later on into the game, but with his 2 fully completed items already, you're just not going to be able to shut him down.
And I do appreciate BDS going for something a little bit different in this game, with like Sheo going into something that's a bit more carry oriented.
Oh, they're going to try 5 people.
Broken Blade.
Is it enough?
No.
More.
Endless CC, unstoppable redemption shield coming in. Mickey with the locket. He's living. He refuses to go down. Now all of BDS following up though. They can take down Mickey. Maybe they can get a little more, keep the fight going. But Yike buying more time, spreading the team out. A single pick to the side of BDS.
Mickey loses his life to protect the KDA of Broken Blade. Great utility being offered there from
Non ha senso quella roba, ragazzi.
Broken Blade. Get your bands
true,
right.
that's true. That was a good one. The rest of G2 tried to push in through mid, push
Ma veramente è una borda, cioè non esiste una roba. Poi che si sia affidato perché contro quel fallito di Adam va bene, ma
which means that they're only going to do a little bit of farm, and BDS they're able to get a kill.
But the only reason they didn't all die for going on Broken Blade is that Caps and Hansama weren't there.
That's true.
Because the problem is, this is the blueprint for success.
Vedremo in teamfight tra poco, ragazzi, ma secondo me finisce quasi 5-0. Guardate, cioè, Hwei è troppo grosso. Xante 20.000 volte Jax, è inutile Jax al momento. Brand ha i danni sì, ma sono tutti mitigati dal Redemption più full spell di Ivern. Kalista è 4 km 18, cioè finisce massimo 5/2 se va bene BDS. A favore di G2.
All of the Hwei's QWs just land
it's
effortlessly.
Rough when your Azir is going Void Staff second. It's
yeah, I would say that
okay, but BDS is in a good position to contest this. Casante's still in the bot lane, no TP available.
Non fightano, ragazzi, perché non può arrivare
something happen here, knowing that they have the numbers advantage, unlocking the top lane tower. Again, a very classic G2. They've got 2 people
Xante rimane bot, aspetta che gli torna il TP. Mi sa che give upano questo se non c'è il TP.
Conceding the Herald for now. Will G2 still try to fight this?
Yes.
Non lo so.
I think they're going to go mid.
I think they're not going to. I think they're actually just going to control BDS, keep them in the river, and exchange this for 2 towers. The TP response in the bot lane to try and keep that bot
preso torre mid.
BDS. Response coming
Dabro è
in
morto.
From Adam to make sure the tier 2 can't go down too easily. They're just looking to pick off the Brav. Locked up, does manage to get the hook out to safety for at least a minute. Good follow up there, flash out. Brav is living.
Shield?
Broken Blade trying to get something done. Push back. He's looking for another potential 1v1. He doesn't quite get him over the wall, and Ice is coming in. Should be a quick, easy arrow fall, but right now Broken Blade is running. Meanwhile,
ma Shio, chi sta flancando? Chi sta flancando Shio da solo? Che cazzo fa Shio? Che cazzo fa Shio? Chi flanca Shio? Ma vai via di qua come ha fatto Azir. Ma che cazzo fa Shio qua? Chi flanca? Ma ci va addosso.
Push back. He's looking for another potential 1v1. He doesn't quite get him over the wall, and Ice is coming in. Should be a quick, easy arrow fall, but right now Broken Blade is running. Meanwhile, Sheo getting taken down. Broken Blade sprinting. The Ghost, is it enough? He's running for his life, and he will manage to make it a safety. Caps fishing for the Severing Bolt on the bottom side.
Is a nuke just dead now?
Yeah.
Yes. Severing Bolt. You can choose who you die to. Basketball Ivern. No, it's still Caps. It's the illusion of choice. Hwei Severing Bolt.
At the objective, but they're just able to go, right, we'll push mid, we can catch you as he starts to try and rotate back, and managing to pick off several members. And again, it's just full control here for G2, where it feels so difficult to try and fight against G2 at any point in time, because you're losing sideline push, you're losing when it comes to 3v3 in mid, when you're pushing on towards like Nuke and Caps now, Caps starting to get that advantage as well. It's like, where do you try and put your pressure?
I mean, credit to Nuke, he does have a 1.1k gold lead. A lot of that has been off the back of him just farming very well this game, but Caps has 5 kills still. He's still at 2 completed items. Nuke is going to do what he can to try and beat
Qua non vedo comeback da parte dei BDS, ragazzi. Se il fight Moonstone Ivern, cioè. Secondo me i G2 qua secchi al Nash e forzano appena Broken Blade c'ha già il TP. Forzano i BDS a fightare GG 5x2 o 5x1.
For now he can do, but they're on opposite sides of the map for the time being. Broken Blade going to continue pushing in that pot wave. He has the TP available. And now they're sending Hansama once again, controlling this mid wave, keeping the push up. And they're setting up control around the Baron.
Trio of Yike, Mickey, and Hansama doing what they can to control mid, make sure that they have everything they need to take the Baron. And BDS overstep, or G2 can find a pick on the side lane. Caps does have to be careful though. He is not favored in the side lane 1v1. Daisy has been called out to start the objective here.
Sanno che se fightano è finito. Sono troppo più grossi. Non vogliono farli scalare. Però non so se vogliono fare 50-50 smite. Forse possono anche fightare. Hanno preso Shio. Che è successo?
EX safe.
Credit to Sheo, he does flash into the pit. He tries to go for the steal, but he wasn't quite able to secure it. Now, BDS once again on the retreat.
Ha scritto lui non è... Ah, ok, non era il bot, ho preso paura. Non era una roba che ha fatto il bot. Ok. È stata una parola scritta.
An ulti back through, isolating Lebrov off to the side, but has to be careful because Ice is in the area. Has he given his gold lead away?
Guarda Broken Blade, guarda Broken Blade. Guarda Broken Blade è ancora vivo. 3 persone che lo menano da un'ora. È vivo. Morto, grazie al cielo.
Caps TPing in. Or TPing out, excuse me, but the flank here just doesn't matter. Hansama now on a rampage, Nuke taken out, 2 members left standing, Spiraling Despair doesn't connect. Caps has to be careful here though.
Non ha mana Adam.
Now can step forward a little bit more confidently. Severing Bolt, not going to have a slow, so not going to stop the steady escape here from the side of BDS. Yike chasing though, Cloud Rift.
Rubano il bluetto.
Yeah, way not the best when it comes towards a flank opportunity, even with Adam having no mana, still feeling comfortable to go forward, but Nuke got some solid plays on that top side of the fight, so making it a little bit more even. G2 will get the Dragon, they get the Baron, so still having a couple of members with that alive will help G2 in pushing forward, but a lot of time kind of wasted on their Baron buff and trying to get to BDS, so curious how much they'll actually get off this play now.
So we look back at the Baron.
Qua ragazzi grande il smite di Ivern.
Close Sheo really was. The CC comes through for Mickey a little early because there's a window for him to flash in, but
poteva esserci lo steal.
The rend from the Callista and the smite from Yike, they're able to lock down that Baron. And then G2, I would argue, get a little overzealous here.
Comunque ragazzi, Xante è rimasto fermo davanti a 3 persone a prendere danno. Cioè, guardate
push out that wave. Hansama's gone mid. The priority for those two is pushing these waves out before getting a reset. Meanwhile, the other 3 members of G2 are saying, let's test how much damage we can do. Broken Blade does end up getting a kill. Mickey does lose his life, but in exchange...
Broken Blade si leva la vita da solo quando ulta e basta, tutto il resto non va giù.
Broken Blade ruins his perfect KDA.
But that's the thing, there was no damage that was there. Like, Hansama was pushing mid, Caps was pushing top, so Nuke was kind of just free to go, yeah, I'll take on the jungle support and the support, like, and you're not going to be able to kill me. So for G2, as you say, a little bit overzealous, and does help out a little bit, but still, Baron is up. They are still going to be able to get this bot tower off this push. Nuke does need to be careful, as Mickey will start to wrap around, but it's just the map going to get smaller and smaller now for BDS as G2 continue.
Yeah, has to be careful about stepping too far forward here, but you can
le torri qua vanno giù come castelli di sabbia dentro un tornado di merda e disperazione. Ecco Broken Blade da dietro, esploso. Ecco Broken Blade. Sante Margherita, mamma Daisy.
G2 ruthless.
Another 2 kills.
It's insane.
They're just playing with their food at this point. The first 2 games at least went plus 30 minutes. BDS at times showed signs of life, but it feels like that from start to finish, G2 have just had their foot on the pedal. The first inhibitor tower will fall. The inhibitor short to follow. I imagine they'll look to base here.
Grande.
Adam, good CC.
Full combo di... Guardate, Brand Broken Champion. Guardate Broken Blade. Brand Broken Champion, guardate Broken Blade. Full combo su Broken Blade con stun, ulti, passiva, neanche lo scudo.
Onto Adam, good CC, counter strike for a brief moment, potential re-engage here now. Lebrov doesn't have the angle to follow up. Broken Blade body blocking the potential hook. BDS stepping up, but they don't have enough in the tank.
It's just a bluff. Like, you don't even have any sort of like GP wards for Nuke to come in and look for. I mean, he doesn't even have to shuffle either. So it's like you're just kind of bluffing your way to say, yeah, get out of here.
Non può essere così stupido.
Adam does need to be careful because, yeah, I was gonna say G2 could turn there, but not able to connect with the Q on the Arbor, but still.
Forte sto bot, non hai idea di quanto. Quante ne prenderà dopo.
With 2 minutes on towards Baron, I think that's gonna be the next one for G2.
Just a reminder here that while we were talking about Broken Blade KDA, that the real KDA king right now is Magic Johnson in the jungle there. 1-0 and 16, 24 stack Medjais.
He went deathless in the previous game as well. We haven't talked a huge amount about Yike because you could say that like he hasn't been like the flashiest of players,
he's
but
the facilitator,
he's been doing an amazing job so far in this series. In game 2, his Lilia was monstrous. He was doing an insane
Poi le draft, c'era un draft gap enorme, però è dettato anche dalla champion pool dei player.
But it's been crazy to me that it feels like that every game we've seen a different version of G2, and to me that's been one of the biggest discrepancies between BDS and G2. BDS, they came in with their traditional style, they had their approach and they stuck to that approach. It feels like in every game.
Poi ogni game c'è stata una giocata di Caps che mi è rimasta quasi in testa. Il diving top lane costante follia.
And different carries stepping up at different moments.
And this has been the criticism of BDS, is that they haven't had that opportunity to try and flex a better or find new styles, and I feel like this is them.
Ma qual è il counter di Xante? Doggiare il game. Appena lo loccano.
Adam going for more of a side lane split push in the Jax, but it just hasn't worked out, and when it's come to playing side lanes, playing the map, that's where G2 has thrived, and BDS have shown that they just can't really match that for a huge amount of this game. Or sorry, this series, I should say.
Certainly this series, G2 feels like the first team that has really tested BDS on that front. See if they can adapt in the series upcoming, or in this series, if they can bring this game back. They are on the edge here. They're not going to get eliminated, reminder. They have that extra life as they managed to 2-0 their way through the best of 3 portion of our playoffs.
Finals, finito contro Xan, gioca bene in competitivo. Devious, come sai, grazie del sesto, vecchio. Te lo fu, grazie del follow. Ciao Bard, grazie degli 11.
Immediate follow-up, CZ Nuke just barely able to flash out to safety. Has already set up a tower. A little bit of backline defense. Severing bolt! Just barely able to flash out to safety. Has already set up a tower. A little bit of backline defense. Severing! Immediate follow-up, CZ Nuke just barely able to flash out to safety. Has already set up a tower.
Ma che danno fa, wey?
Severing bolt! What the heck? Broken Blade on the flank now as well. Ice is going to be in trouble. Waiting for the angle to try to ult him through. Q3 not going to connect.
No, ragazzi, no. No, è troppo broken Way, Way va nerfato in competitivo, anzi va proprio tolto come campione. Kit è troppo ampio. Non esiste.
G2 might just be able to close it out, but they
don't really have waves. They're just running into BDS's base. Now the mid wave will arrive. Yike is going to tank up the tower for now. Nuke is the one with all of their gold, and he is not alive to defend them. È illegale il
KD, ragazzi. Io non l'ho mai trovato contro, follia. Forse una volta l'ho trovato contro. Non avendo giocato. È spammato in solo Q, ragazzi.
Lebrov caught out another severing bolt, taking so much life. Hansama going to grab the kill. Ice now pulled back. Quick team fight for G2, making it look easy. QW. Caps on a rampage. Walking back into the fountain, not going to keep him safe either. Caps going in, Spiral on Despair, fishing for the full combo, manages to find the root as well. Immediately perfect way combo, let him know, Caps. Mickey, he did it. G2 have done it. BDS beaten out, a clean sweep for G2 Esports as they move.
Bravo Adam, il coraggio di un uomo esplode.
BDS, they eat all the